everyone, so today I wanted to do a tutorial because I feel like my last couple videos have been like vlog style talking videos, and I don't know, I was just in the mood to do a tutorial. But I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, and I was like, not the last video I put up on this channel, but the one before was a hair tutorial, so that's, you know, that's a tutorial. And I was like, it's okay if I do one more talking video before my next tutorial, because I was really excited to do the best beauty products of 2010. Now I know a lot of other beauty girls have been doing this, but I'm sure that mine are not the same as their products, and I've really been enjoying watching their like best beauty products of 2010 videos. I don't know, I really like these type of videos. So I'm having a very chill day. I'm just wearing a hoodie and I'm in a really good mood, and I'm excited to show you guys my favorite products of 2010. So this is kind of going to take the place of my December favorites video. I won't be putting up a December favorites because these kind of like are my favorites of December as well. And these are products that I either found in 2010 and I, you know, found them sometime throughout this year and I've been loving them and using them pretty much every day ever since, or if I had them before 2010 started and I used them the entire span. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm sure you guys can guess the first product that I'm going to be showing you, and it's one that has been in multiple favorites videos, and if I could give the gold medal of 2010 beauty products to one product, it would be this one, and it is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I found this in February of 2010 and I've used it every single day since. Well, except if I was using a tinted moisturizer, but days that I was wearing foundation, this is what I was wearing. So I found it in February, been using it since, and my color is Rose Ivory. I have very problematic skin. You guys know this. I have acne prone skin, I have acne scarring, I have uneven pigmentation, and I really like this foundation. I used to apply it using a brush. I've used multiple brushes using it, and starting, I'd say probably in November, I've just been using my fingers to apply this, and I really like how your fingers kind of melt it into your skin. And this is a little bit pricey. It is a Laura Mercier product, and you can get it at Sephora or at a Laura Mercier counter product, but it's worth it to me, because if there's one thing that I really want to spend my own money on, it would be on a good foundation. So I found this when I was at Fashion Week in February last year and have loved it ever since, and I will be doing a foundation routine showing you guys how I use this very soon. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to show you, you know, how I apply it and all that jazz. I've done foundation routines before and people seem to like them, and I haven't done one since I started using that foundation, so it's been almost a year since I've done one, so I think it's time to redo it and kind of update it. And the next product is actually what I use to set my Laura Mercier foundation, and it is a NARS powder foundation. Now I know what you're thinking, like you set your foundation with another foundation. Yes, I don't have very good skin, I just told you guys that, and I find that when I use a translucent powder or a loose powder or just a powder to set my foundation, it just doesn't give me as full of coverage as this does. So I filmed this in June and have been using it ever since. I'm the color Fiji, and this is my second one of this, and I'm already almost done with this. So you guys can tell how much I absolutely love this. Now I have used multiple brushes with this as well. I used to use a Kabuki brush or a MAC 134. Lately I've been using this Ava Anderson brush that's really soft, but just any big fluffy brush is going to apply this perfectly for you. And yeah, so I really like that. Now my blushes have been changing throughout the year. There's not one blush that I've stuck with and really love. Blushes are something that I like changing up. Sometimes I like to wear a more plummy color or a more pink color or a coral color, so I changed that. But one thing that has remained consistent is my NARS Laguna bronzer. Now I know that this is another NARS product, but this is what I've been using since 2008. So this has been with me for a very long time. This is actually a new one because I have been running out. I've also been using this Benefit bronzer called Hula. Now that one does not have any shimmer in it, so it's really good for contouring, but this is the one that I like to give you a little bit of a glow and a little bit of a shimmer and a sheen, and I've been using that a lot. Now the next thing is an eye primer, and I found this in February as well. The same day I bought the foundation, I bought this, and no. The same day I bought the NARS powder foundation, I bought this. I have probably 2 days that I can remember in 2010. One was in February and one was in June when I went and I really was looking for new products, and I'm really pleased with a lot of them that I got. But this is one that I got in June, I guess, because I got it the same time as the powder foundation. And it is the Laura Mercier Eye Basics Eye Primer, and this is in the color Flax. And it comes with a little doe foot applicator, and I just put a little bit on my eyes before I put my eyeshadow on, and I like this better than Urban Decay Primer Potion, than Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I like this better than any other eye primer I have tried, and I've been using this for a consistent like 6-7 months, so I really do love this, and it keeps my eyeshadows on all day. It makes the colors look really vibrant. Like when I put the colors on this versus just on my plain skin, it kind of makes them pop, and I just really like this. And I can sleep with my makeup on, which I don't recommend, but I do sometimes, just if I'm too tired and lazy to take it off. I have slept with it on sometimes, and I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, how did that stay on? Like, I don't know, but that does make my eye makeup stay on. Now, the next thing I found in September, and it is eyeshadows. This is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. I was about to say Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but this is not. It's the Natural Eye Palette, and I switch my eyeshadows up constantly. I'm actually not wearing this today. I'm wearing MAC eyeshadows on my eye today, but this is something that I had to include in here as like my favorite eyeshadows of 2010 because I got it in September and probably used it every single day up until about December 11. I'm just guesstimating right there, but I know I started using my MAC shadows, like I pulled them out and started using them again right before I went home for the holidays, and so right until then. So I used this for like a consistent 3 months, which is the longest I've ever used like one eyeshadow. And this was if I was doing neutral eyes. If I wanted color, anything like that, I was using my BH Cosmetic palette, which that's another one that I should have here to hold up for you because that is another favorite. So I'll put it in the list below, even though I'm not showing you. Anyways, so this comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should know that. 9 eyeshadows. You can see I've hit pan on a couple of them. I actually use these top colors. I mix them and use that to fill in my brows. And then I'll use this and this on my lid, and I'll use this on my highlight, and I'll use any of these colors for my crease. You can tell primarily that one. So I had to include this even though I switch up my eyeshadows all the time. And throughout 2010, up until September, I was using pretty much different eyeshadows every day. I loved experimenting with it, and once I found that, it was so easy, and I got it to where I could do my eyes in like 5 minutes tops, and I was kind of lazy, and I was, you know, I had been experimenting with makeup for so long. I felt like it had been like 2 years or something, and I was glad just to find something that I could use every day that just, you know, was just something consistent. So in my videos, I started wearing the same makeup, and a lot of people were recognizing it because before I would have different makeup on in each video, and I'm starting to branch out a little bit more. I'm starting to do different shadows, so yeah. Liner is something that has been very tricky for me. I started off the year using only felt tip liquid liner. Then I went into using only gel liner. Then I went into using back felt tip liquid liner, but the continuous one that it's like in the little tube and it comes out the end instead of one that you pull out and it has it on it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Then now I'm only using liquid liner on my upper lash line. So liner is something that I don't have one favorite one. That's something that's very, very in the moment for me. And then with the lower lash line, you know, I've gone from using gels to pencil, gel, pencil, gel, pencil, gel, pencil. Like, it's something that's not something that's super consistent, so I didn't think that it deserved a certain one to be a best beauty product of 2010, but mascaras do. Now, my favorite mascara of all time is L'Oreal Telescopic Clean Definition, and this is in Blackest Black. This is probably, no joke, my 8th or 9th tube of this. And I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that if you mainly get your beauty products from drugstores and then you get a couple of them from department stores or higher end makeup, don't waste your couple products on the higher end makeup on mascaras. I don't know why I almost said concealers. On mascaras. Drugstore mascaras are amazing. My favorite mascaras always come from the drugstore. So this is my favorite one of all time, and I've been using it. That's actually what I have on today. So I had to include that. But a new one that I found in September when I was at Fashion Week in September, not the February one, the September one, I found this, and it's the Maybelline Falsies Mascara. And I'll show you guys what the wand looks like because it's kind of like curved. Do you see that? Okay, so this is an amazing dupe for the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara, which is one that is a higher end mascara that I was using for quite a while, and I loved it. And when I found this, I stopped using that because this is a really, really nice dupe for it. So both of those mascaras had to make it into my best beauty products. Now for the lips. The first lip product is the Lady Gaga Viva Glam Gaga MAC lipstick, whatever. It's this like pink color. I wear it pretty much every day. I have it on today. I found this, I want to say it was like in March I found this, and I've been using it ever since, and sometimes I use a lip liner with it, sometimes I put a different color, you know, lip gloss over it. I do different lip glosses, pretty much just whichever one I pick up first. It looks really, really pretty over this. So that's like my lipstick of the year. And I found these other two products that I just recently found in November. And I haven't mentioned them yet because I wanted to either do an exclusive video talking all about them, maybe a tutorial showing you what I mean, but I'm going to go ahead and put them, because even though I've only had them for 2 months of 2011, they deserve to be in this more than like pretty much any other product. And it is the Sarah Happ Lip Scrub and Lip Slip. So this one is a sugar lip scrub. You can see I've used a little bit of it already, and I use this probably about 2 or 3 times a week. What you do is I do it at nighttime after I've brushed my teeth. I rub this in small circular motions over my lips, and it gets all the dead skin off your lips. Now, I don't recommend using this every single night because it's going to kind of rub your lips raw, but about 2 or 3 times a week, I'd say, is what I do. And after that, you wipe the excess off with a tissue, but it tastes really, really good. So like you wipe it off with the tissue, but you can still kind of taste it, and it tastes really good. And then this lip slip, I don't know why it's called a lip slip. It feels like a lip butter to me. So it looks like this. I've used quite a bit of this as well. You guys, I have never in my life had a better lip butter, lip chapstick, lip anything. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how creamy this is. Well, if you can see. Like, this is like very, very creamy, and of course my camera's not gonna focus. I absolutely love this. So I use this probably 4 times a day. I've been applying this. I do it when I wake up, I do it before bed, I do it throughout the day. I am in love with this. If you want smooth lips, and that's something that I have to be honest with you, I know this video is getting kind of long, but oh well. I have to be honest with you. Chapped lips is something that I didn't deal with that much. Like, I feel like my lips were always a little bit chapped, but I didn't really care. Like, I used my soft lips all the time, and I loved that, so that kind of kept it tamed. But once I started using this stuff, you guys, I've never had such smooth lips. And like, until you have really smooth lips and you can like rub them together and feel that they're really smooth, you don't understand what it feels like, but once you do, you get addicted. So this stuff is highly, highly, highly addictive, and I want to do an entire video on it because I don't think I've ever found a product that I've loved so quickly, so much. Like, even the Laura Mercier foundation took me a little while to really get to love it. No, one time of using this and I was like about to pass out. Okay, so that is all the makeup products. Now really quickly, I have 2 hair products. The first one is one that was found this year, and it was found, I'd say probably in like September. I think I bought it the same time I bought the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette, and it is an Oscar Blondie Pronto Invisible Volumizing Dry Shampoo Spray. I use dry shampoo all the time. Pretty much second day hair always requires dry shampoo for me because my hair does get oily pretty quickly, but I only wash it every other day because for me that's what's healthier for my hair. So this is one I found that just recently came out. I think it actually came out in September, and it has no white residue. So that's what that little sticker says. If you have dark hair, and dry shampoo sometimes leaves like a white powder or white like little like stuffs in your hair, white little stuffs in your hair, I swear this is amazing. So I use this all the time. It's also volumizing, and when they say that, they're not lying. So if you are looking for a dry shampoo and you have darker hair, definitely I recommend that one. If you have blonde hair, you can pretty much use whichever one, but if you have dark hair, that one is the best in the whole wide world. And then the other thing is actually something that I filmed at my first ever 17 magazine photo shoot. Bradley, the hairstylist, used this on my hair, and I absolutely loved it. And that was in April of 2009. So I've been using this for quite a while. Sometimes I break off and I use another hairspray, but I always come back to this one, and it is the L'Oreal Elnett hairspray. I don't know why I love it so much. It feels like a high-end hairspray. It feels like one that you could spend, you know, $28 on a bottle for, but it's not that expensive. It's L'Oreal, and I absolutely love it. And then I have 2 more products to show you. The first one is the perfume of the year, and this is the Juicy Couture Juicy, what's this called? Peace Love Juicy. That's what it's called. Okay, so I have to be honest with you guys. You guys know how much I am in love with Juicy Couture. I'm obsessed with it. Where do you think the name Juicy came from? My screen name? Like, I love Juicy Couture. One of the things that I don't love that much is their perfumes. I've never really found a perfume that I love from them. I have another one of their perfumes in my little tray right there, just because I like the Juicy perfumes, but I've never had one where I want to wear it every single day. So for the beginning of 2010 up until October, I was using Pink Sugar every day. I got it Christmas of 2009, so I started using it like the very beginning of 2010, used it all the way up until I bought this one. Now, of course, I have lots of perfumes, so I would spray different ones, you know, randomly different days, but the main one that was like my go-to perfume was Pink Sugar until I got this. This is like my favorite perfume, and I've been using it every single day since I got it, and it has notes of honeysuckle in it. It's supposed to be like really floral, and I don't normally like floral that much like in my perfumes. I really like fruity perfumes, but honeysuckle gets me every time, and it smells so good. I don't even know how to explain it other than like honeysuckle yumminess, amazingness. If you go anywhere that has one of these out in a tester, I definitely, if you like floral scents or honeysuckle, I definitely recommend smelling this. And then the last thing is the nail polish of the year, and I have to go with You Don't Know Jacques. Now this is definitely a seasonal trend type nail polish. It's a very muddy, kind of dirty brown color. I've worn this a lot. I probably had it on for like 20 consecutive videos. I was wearing it in every single video, and I was obsessed with it. Maybe not 20, maybe like 4, but whatever. Anyways, You Don't Know Jacques, one of my favorite colors, and it's definitely something that came in. I think I started wearing it in September, and I've worn it kind of on and off ever since. But considering how many nail polishes I have and how many I have to choose from, the fact that I've worn this one as much as I have means that it definitely deserves the prize of 2010 favorite nail polish of that year. And this will probably go out come spring. It won't be in anymore, but I have enjoyed it while it lasted, and I really like the color. And I feel like it's something unique. Today I have Sweetheart by OPI on, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so those were my favorite beauty products of 2010. I really hope that you guys want to do your favorite beauty products of 2010 and leave it as a video response below. I would love to watch them. If you can't leave a video response, leave it in the comments so I know. Like I said, these are one of my favorite videos to watch, and you only get like one chance a year to do it. So please do it. Leave it as a video response. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.